It's cocktails from the Crypt, ladies and gentlemen.
Wham, wham, wham!
Do not ever.
I just did.
It's a special 4th of July edition in that we're doing absolutely nothing different outside of drinking. Tonight's cocktail is brought to you by 3 different countries, 2 of which achieved independence from the Brits, one of which is a Commonwealth. This is chai tea with some Kentucky moonshine and some Canadian maple syrup.
So, I'm toasting Canada, who is freer than we are right now.
And I'm toasting India because I love the movie Gandhi.
Neat.
That awkward silence was me setting the timer while you just stared at me expecting a response.
I really hope that... Yeah, I wish you hadn't broken the spell there. I really liked it.
No spell.
So the autosave that's being overwritten is one that Clay just doesn't remember playing.
Yeah, it's called a test run so that I get to know the mechanics.
I didn't know we were playing on casual.
Yeah, no, no, because the point is to make fun of the story and the environments, not to worry about bullets.
Truth.
I'm not putting on aim assist. I just want to make sure I have enough bullets.
We are
because it's fucking retarded. Sorry, it's fucking stupid to kill somebody that's shooting at you, or to find a box of bullets and only get 2 bullets.
Yeah.
I hate that. It kills my immersion. It's not realistic. Like, if I manage to pop a dude off before he's ready.
Dad, me, butterfly, smiley sun. When did children put smiley faces on the sun? I remember doing that. When did we just do that?
I think we've always done that.
I guess. Sebastian is reliving the horror, the trauma of his house ablaze.
Oh my god!
Oh no! It seems to have been caused by
my flowers.
A cigarette that he left in the ashtray. Right?
That's what it looks.
That's what it was. Backdraft. I remember that movie.
I think it's just to thematically connect the opening loading thing with this, because he clearly was not home. There's no way that cigarette would have. As somebody that has seen people fall asleep with cigarettes still lit.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it to the end of the driveway before that thing would have fallen down.
Oh god, is she upstairs?
Oh god, is she upstairs? No, that's just the girl that you kidnapped.
That's a creepy picture of just feet. Just
it's baby feet.
I mean,
they're shaped like a heart. They're Lily's feet. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's just like how you bronze shoes.
Like, the internet has ruined me.
No, you ruined
feet.
People like you ruin the internet.
I'm not doing anything. I didn't. I'm not putting that stuff.
I'm pretty sure you're 4chan.
Hold on.
I am not the hacker 4chan. Oh no.
That was the weirdest
My house.
The whole.
Here, Lily.
I grew up on 4chan. Like I've known it since the beginning, and it was so weird being in the Museum of Spy and like what?
Oh, the New York Spy Museum.
Yeah, the New York
Spyscape,
which was
very
a super awesome experience. Totally worth the $40
for
the ticket because it's like an interactive experience.
I'm here.
But part of it
Dad's here.
covers Anonymous.
You weren't here for me, Dad.
And the hackers involved. And it was just silly.
Why are you still wearing pajamas straight out of 1979?
Because this is a weird nightmare that he's having in a bar.
Yeah, I mean...
Bah.
Don't burn Daddy!
What did we talk about playing Firewalker?
Firestarter.
Whatever. She's firewalking with him.
Ooh. No! Perfectly good drink.
Hey, it's K
Mr.
and K.
Smith. Ah, yes.
Also known as JK. How come that never spawned out of those films? That the Men in Black who make the alien experience not real are JK.
Hello, Sebastian.
Purple Peepers, it's you again.
3 years.
3 years.
I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
But I can't get out of
You
this
thought you'd
bar.
find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
Well, they kicked me off
I
of
suspect
Why
Wahlburgers.
are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you.
Sam Crow whiskey.
Calm down, Sebastian.
I
You knew what was
can't!
gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
He's got a glint in his eye.
What happened
Literally
at
a glint
Beacon
in
is
his
the
eye.
past. You need to forget
Better
it.
than a splint.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat.
Oh, come on.
But he didn't have answers.
Look at the anti-aliasing on that hair, though. You
You're
can
gonna
see
tell me
individual strands.
That's not bad.
About Mobius.
Oh.
Stop. They're filming the next Underworld movie. You've got to be quiet.
That's not even the way that the aesthetic of the Underworld film.
Her.
Yeah,
It's just because
because of
she
this.
looks like
Oh,
Kate Beckinsale.
she looks a little bit like Kate Beckinsale. She's not nearly as pretty as Kate Beckinsale.
Why are you into Kate Beckinsale?
I'm not into Kate Beckinsale. I just acknowledge that Kate Beckinsale has aged really well because she's slowly become more
Where'd you get
popular
that
on the
gun?
internet.
Lily's still alive.
What?
Okay, now they're more violet eyes.
What?
Because weirdly, like, dudes in my generation
Lily
are
is
gradually
dead.
finding Jessica Biel
I
and
read
Kate
the police
Beckinsale
report.
progressively
I
more
was at her
attractive.
funeral.
And I,
We can rewrite
they're not
history
really
if we
becoming
want
more
to.
active as actors,
Staging
which
a
is
death
confusing
is
to
child's
me.
play.
It really
Biel
is
Would
just
I come
playing
out
with
of
the
shadows
child.
just to lie to you.
Jessica Biel's in that
Lily
Sinner
is
show.
alive.
It's supposed to be really good.
And she's with us.
Sinner show?
But
The
she's
Sinner.
in danger.
It's supposed to be
We
really
need
good.
you to help save
Lucifer?
her.
My buddy, Bill Pullman's in it.
Save her.
You
What
mean
have you done to
the
her?
dude, one of the many old men you're obsessed with?
Get your
I'm not
hands off
obsessed
me.
with Bill Pullman just because he played the dad in Casper and it gave me very confused feelings as a child. Doesn't mean I'm obsessed with him. Oh no, my neck! Oh!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian.
I usually
I
do,
don't have time for this bullshit.
but then I
We
develop.
need you. Lily needs you.
Ironically, that is what he looks like when he comes unwillingly.
Fair. Let's go back to that Bruce Campbell flashback. 'Cause that's how he looks unshaven.
Sebastian? You're awake. Good.
How did you get
Yeah.
me here?
Great. Where are we?
The world's longest shipping container.
You're in one of our facilities.
So
Who's
this
pushing
is the
me?
almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
I just said almighty.
So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help
I
them.
mean,
How many cops are aware
Union
that
Bay,
Terrible
that they're
sense of humor
washed
still
up?
intact.
when
Enough
they're
of this
drunk private
bullshit.
detectives.
Where's
Is he a
Lily?
private detective?
Patience.
I think when you're no longer
All
on the
your
force
answers
and you're
are
drinking
right
all the
here.
time, that is when you can qualify yourself as a washed-up private detective. Oh man, I want those
Beacon Mental Hospital
bathtubs.
incident was an unfortunate
Oh, I can still
setback,
look around.
but we used the knowledge gained to build a new.
Oh.
I know
Right.
that bathhouses are
STEM
pretty
system.
popular in metropolitan areas, but this is really not my scene.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Have you seen Inception, Sebastian?
Imagine it. Millions of minds.
Or The
connected
Matrix, but
together.
with meat.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what you kept saying.
Happiness
last
for
time.
one.
That's the way I kept describing
Is
it from the
happiness
first
for
game, as a
all.
meat matrix.
This machine, this miracle, will allow our species to achieve greatness.
I fail to see how.
What's this got to do with
We needed to
1986
start
Olympic
with a mind
hockey
that was
team?
pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities.
Okay, come
The
on.
mind of an innocent child.
No!
My daughter!
If only they had thought ahead and
Connected
their
Lily
last
to
name
that
was Amontillado. Or Amontillado,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that story is.
Amontillado, the
special.
cask of Amontillado.
The most stable core candidate
Because
we've ever
she's
tested.
trapped behind.
Sure,
get it.
Sure.
Thanks
But
to her,
a Castilian
the new stem has
is
been a
also
smashing success.
a Castilian in a castle is the one
until
that
recently.
is basically in charge of everything that keeps
A
it
little
running.
over a
So
week ago.
Castellanos.
Lily vanished.
I don't know
Alright.
if that
Just
translates.
stopped sending signals.
This is all important story stuff.
Then the STEM environment began to
This
collapse.
is the only
We thought it was just a technical
arguably the
glitch.
only important story
Easy
stuff. You're
fix.
talking over
so
it.
we sent a team of
that's
Mobius
why we have
agents
subtitles.
inside.
Oh, boy.
But then we lost contact with them.
So what I don't
Instead,
understand is how they
dark.
can dare say
Think
that Lily
about
is still
this, Mr.
alive
Castellanos.
and also in that tank.
I think
providing
the
you
fact
with
that the tank is opaque,
not only to see your daughter again,
for our listeners, that
her
means
life.
not see-through-y.
something you
Okay,
thought
Lemony Snicket.
A
word which here means.
It's to suggest... Oh,
Say-
Jesus. Speaking
Yeah, you
of
didn't
Lemony
see this
Snicket...
fucking ghoul?
No, I did. It's just in that one moment he looked like a nightmare
It's
Patrick
your
Warburton.
choice.
But presumably the opaqueness of the container that is said to be her is suggesting that that's entirely her, and not like the first game
Good
where
luck,
it was just a brain in a
Sebastian.
jar.
Yeah.
And please,
But
Try to cooperate with any team members
she's
you
not
might find
sending
in there.
signals. If she's alive in
I
the
know you
tank,
don't trust
open the
us.
tank and look for the girl.
Well, remember, she's
disappeared?
powering the whole
That's all
machine.
right. I'm fine by myself.
It's not just that, like,
Just remember to
it's
call
not
me the
Inception,
moment
like
you
it's
find
inside their
Lily,
mind. It's that
so that we can
their
begin the
mind
extraction
powers
process.
this
I'll be out here for you.
meat matrix.
I'm
Hence why I call it a
imagining-
meat matrix,
I'm
because it's not
imagining
inside
that.
their mind, it's that their mind powers it.
Okay, so it's really it's
so
a lot.
when
So
she
it's
be-
like 11.
And someone else
In
will
the
be
tank.
in there for you.
No, kind
Are
of.
you ready?
You're going like too lateral with your comparison. It's kind of like if
I'm not gonna like this. I don't like
Be
you.
careful in there, Sebastian.
why did I wear all of my clothes when I got in the tub? Why did I keep my gun holster on when I got in the tub?
Begrudging nod.
Why didn't I shave before I got in the tub?
Stem entry in 3.
Yeah, come on,
2.
man.
Oh, he's just going back to his
One.
luge days.
Yeah, where he was a loser.
He's still a loser.
Yeah. But no, I imagine what they mean that they can't find her is that, like, her consciousness, which is an important aspect of
Oh, yeah. Where is 11?
Maintaining
Jesus.
the stability of the meat matrix. Is that the person that, like, that is how it is like Inception, is that the stability of the brain needs to exist. That's why the first game with the psychopath...
Bugs on my face!
These are all bird turds.
So many droplets of pee. I
But,
can't.
but with her brain, with them not being able to find her, she's basically retreated into her own unconsciousness as probably a survival
it's
mechanism of being in the meat matrix. So now it's all coming apart and becoming like the first game, which came apart because it was run by a fucking psychopath that I think had like psychic powers or some shit.
Barn, fire, something.
Yeah,
Such
something.
a
His
dead sister.
Burns.
Albino McDead sister.
Smithers.
Oh wait, I can't. Person with albinism.
Is this-
dead sister.
No, that you're combining two of them.
Oh, Leslie. No, Leslie was the albino.
Leslie was the albino, but wasn't the one controlling the meat matrix. The one that was in control of the meat matrix was Brainiac McDead sister, who was the burn victim that wanted to be in Creepy Boy McAlbino, so that he could escape the meat matrix,
and
because
then
he was literally
did,
just a
and
brain
then
in the jar.
It's implied at the end of the game that he maybe did. He might be did. That he might
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
and might be did.
Are you guys fucking with me? In
What
fact,
happened to Arch Barker? Hey, Arch Barker, if you're listening.
yeah, Arch Barker,
what
reach
have you
out
been
to
up
us.
to?
We love you. We care about you. Come
We
home.
miss you.
Come home.
Your bit on Irish Spring is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's so dumb, and I love it.
I don't want to keep this pause
Sorry.
for too long. I'm just explaining.
We suck.
Yep. The premise, I'm assuming, of this game is that since his daughter is the core of this, the fuckiness is either coming from the fact that she has retreated into herself, which has caused the stability of this pseudo world. I don't know how it can make leaps of greatness in humanity. That sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. But I'm assuming that...
No, it's because they want a hive mind. That was what the
right,
the ghoul
right.
was saying.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
imagine all minds connected.
Right, like you put you have a literal think tank, and
Yeah.
you can create something more. I can see that.
It still seems like it's...
No, but I mean, like,
so much
put a
could
whole
go
bunch
wrong.
of literal Einsteins and some figurative Einsteins, maybe one of them Stephen Hawkins, put all their minds in one big meat matrix and see what they come up with, and then you transition that to the real world. Boom! Huge leap forward in science with minimal actual... You know, I think that's what they mean.
Replace your research and development departments in the blink of an eye.
I have spent a full minute just
jabber,
talking
jabber,
shit.
jabber. We could edit it out.
I still have not learned how to edit.
Babe.
Myself, my life, or these videos. No, my model home. Woof.
That sounds like it reminds me of a really
But
bad...
I feel like Bernie McDead's sister is probably going to be related to the scary shenanigans going on inside Lily's meat matrix.
No.
Which should be a neat matrix, considering it's a child. It should be big and pretty.
Help me. I'll find out the truth on my own.
Maybe... there are really
You could
a lot...
put, you
there
could
are
put
a lot
like a
of
cool
strange...
cat in there and make it a beat matrix.
Detective.
Come on. I like it.
Go towards the castle.
Come on, Castellanos.
Castellanos. His name is Sebastian
I can't pronounce
Castellanos.
anything foreign.
You're making it way harder. Castellanos.
I heard a Seven reference in there. Did you hear that?
What?
Bach's Air in G was a symphony that played while Morgan Freeman's character was researching the Seven victim in the library. It was playing on the guard radio. It's also an Evangelion, which is the main reason why I know its name, not from Seven, because I'm a weeaboo before anything else.
Kidman? What?
Oh yeah, this is his pocket dimension.
We're glad you're here.
Liam O'Neill,
Terrible.
Julian Sykes, Miles Harrison,
Like the worst
William
hangover ever.
Baker,
Don't worry.
Yukiko
It will pass once
Hoffman.
your mind has adjusted.
Psychological
You're in an area
profiling.
separate from the main system
Oh
right now.
yeah, Liam's
That's how
the
we're able to maintain
fucking
communication with you.
tech wizard.
Yeah, that's all I remember
Contact
is
called
we
your
left off with
It's
Liam.
a safe zone that was formed from your own memories.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child? This place
You
looks
literally
like my
just
old
went through
office
where
in
your
Crimson
child
City,
is.
It was your self-conscious that built it. You should ask yourself that question.
I
Yeah.
tried, I'm
Let's get
not
down to business.
responding.
You're
Send some
alone.
information into your room. Do
You would
see
be
anything
surprised how
unfamiliar?
quiet and empty my mind is.
Yeah, so
I can't have original thoughts.
again with the I hate to be that person who keeps bringing up Twin Peaks, but that's what this is. It's their little fucking pocket dimension.
This is
safe place.
his waiting room,
I don't ever
essentially.
remember.
Yeah, it's his,
God.
it's his safe.
That's why there's a waiting room reference. I do remember the waiting room, the reference to the waiting room before he transfers over into the meat matrix.
Slide projector. Where did my memory dig this up? Elementary school?
This
But,
is a cat. This is a cat I set on fire. I remember that much. All right. I can't. What?
I wish you could feed you.
I'm lactating. Would you like some milk? I lactate when I'm scared.
Serena. Every time I see a black cat, I just hear Sailor Moon's cat.
Oh, you don't think of
Ugh.
Sabrina?
No, I think
Selena, Sabrina, they both have talking black cats. What the fuck's up with that?
they're both teenage kind of witches. I remember
Both
one in-
teenage, definitely bitches.
Oh no!
No, I just wanted it to rhyme.
Serena, like Sailor Moon was.
Oh, there's only one thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of 11.
I'm just making
Always.
stupid rhyming
You wouldn't have
jokes.
told me about Lily if your damn machine didn't go on the fritz. I would
True.
have spent the rest of my life mourning her and you wouldn't have cared.
Well, I wouldn't say cared. I wouldn't have thought about
Say
it.
anything. They would have killed me.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Oh,
Neither am
Why
I.
would I lie about
like
that?
we said, it's 4th of July. If you hear pops in the background, we're
Get
not
me to
currently
perform
playing
like
in the
a
middle of a
good
war
little
zone.
soldier.
We're playing in the
Lied to
middle
me
of the
before.
Dominican neighborhood.
Our whole friendship was built on a lie.
Well, everywhere
Okay,
in New York
I
will be
get it.
setting off fireworks.
I don't
No,
blame
I
you
know.
for
I
feeling
was
that way.
making a
You'll
joke
never
because
know how I
they've been
feel
setting off
until you've
fireworks
lost
for like
your
the past
family.
week.
That's
I
true.
never had a family to
They're
lose.
very festive. They've
Just
been.
the people who brought me into this world and
They're
treated
festive,
me like
fun,
a bird
energetic
instead of
people.
a daughter.
Oh,
Better to have loved
right.
and lost.
Right. I forgot that Purple
Is that what
Peepers
you're
has to
saying?
make this like a trauma Olympics.
At least
And she has to
good
try
people
and
cared
one
about
up
you.
him because she had a
Point taken.
shitty childhood.
You know, if you never knew... No, seriously, though. If you never... It is better to have loved... It's not better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, because it's the same as, like... It's better to have never had sex than to have had sex once and it's great, and then you never have sex again.
Yeah.
It just, you now know what you can no longer have.
So...
I mean, it's like what Satan actively experiences. The whole concept of hell is not a torture, it's an absence of God's love after feeling it, to suddenly dive into Christian mythology. Or the apocryphal bullshit of what hell's existence is. Thanks, pussy! Why was that funny to me?
Man, you do have a really arrested sense of humor.
No, just I like the idea of a bully being helped in an awful hellish situation and calling the person that helped him a pussy. That's the image I got. That is funny. Not sexual. Just... Thanks, pussy, as it stays in the police station and you go out. I'm probably going to survive thanks to this. Thanks, dweeb. Fuck doors. Fuck yeah. Fuck this.
I never wear
coats.
Fuck
this lamp. But this chair is glued to the floor. What am I doing?
Whoa, what are those?
My
Investigate.
first commendation. Feels like another lifetime.
It's not.
Back when I came up with the song Under the Sea.
Stop it! Come on.
Fuck doors.
That's a reach.
It's what I think of every time I hear Sebastian.
Really?
Every time. It's like the first animated movie I knew of. How the fuck do I get out of here? I was talking while that was explained to me.
Yeah, I think you have to go back to the save point. I think.
Kitty, what am I supposed to do, Kitty?
No, drink the coffee. Maybe the coffee. Maybe it's like Alice, and the coffee will make you shrink. No. Okay. The mirror, maybe? Yeah. No. I remember.
The mirror is a reference to the first game.
Oh.
All right, now I'm gonna have to learn how to edit because
this is the worst.
This is really pathetic.
This is so sad.
I don't even remember what I was joking about. That.
Oh,
I mean,
Under the Sea. It was
but
such
except,
a stretch.
like, all I remember from...
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here.
Okay, I just had to continue to investigate, because I remember her just, like, them having a pity party. That was the whole conversation. The conversation ended on a pity party. Cool. I don't feel so stupid now. The game gave me no indication to go back to the thing we already stared at.
So your experts need rescuing too, huh?
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Talk about damning.
I feel like that's not totally true. I mean, Sam Fisher might exist in this universe, and he's very skilled. Okay. Ah!
There we go.
I thought the game was tearing itself. Let's investigate somebody else. Let's investigate William Baker.
Baker.
Oh.
Team leader.
I thought it was like different ways into the
try to
place.
find first.
No.
Oh, seriously though, we probably should have.
Lily, your team, and now me. We're all stuck.
Yeah, this is
inside
definitely
STEM.
important intel. We did
I
not
still
get
don't
the
understand
first time.
why you can't just take them all out of their pods and wake them
See,
up.
it's good that we.
Good question.
Yeah.
Without a core, we're totally locked out of the system.
Huh.
See, I know what I'm doing.
Anyone from STEM at this point would kill them and leave their consciousness trapped inside there.
I see you base the system entirely on
Mobius has got some stellar
Matrix.
backup plans.
Man,
But
I really
with
should have
meat
watched
at the middle,
Need to find
like some
Lily.
kind of meat
Otherwise,
matrix.
Could you not? It's like when you were doing that podcast and you kept referring to your brain as...
Meat space.
You kept
That's the way I
you
think.
kept calling it like head meats.
No, I refer to it as meat space. My meat space to your meat space, because it's just transferring thoughts from my meat space to your meat space. It's all languages.
Anyway, that podcaster hated it by the end.
Hopefully he
No,
can take
it's not
care
that he
of
hated it.
himself.
He found it very gross.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Brains are just
O'Neill.
big old bundles of
They must not
fat
have been expecting
and
trouble if they
neurons.
sent in all these technicians.
Because you never send in technicians for trouble. You send in...
Yeah, you never send in fucking nerds when it's gonna be easy.
Sykes. A tech.
Oh.
At least he has some small arms training.
I didn't
Did
look
you?
at his name and I was like, they brought psychics? Or is he saying psych? Oh, that's
boy.
that guy's name. Sorry, I was looking at the timer when he said Sykes. Small arms proficiency. Dude can only work a tiny gun.
Hey.
Psychology and surveillance.
And also the team medic. Way to kind of imitate Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, wait, no. There were two different people.
She's a profiler.
Wait, no. In Metal Gear Solid...
she's
no,
a
I get
profiler.
that. I almost profiled because the person who was the way you saved was Asian, but the psych person was also medic, and that's why I'm like Metal Gear Solid reference. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because every time you do Sebastian's voice, you're doing that.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what he sounds like.
You're doing the big boss voice.
Well, I'm doing the...
Looks like
I'm a
any
grizzled
town
loner.
USA.
It's just
It was
Metal
designed
Gear.
that way.
I spent my whole childhood going, Metal Gear, a high D.
The exact opposite of Beacon.
What happened at Beacon
And
was
I mean,
beyond our
listen to
control.
him.
It
That's
doesn't seem
clearly
like
what
you
he's
got
doing.
much control this time either.
Look, I don't know
I
what
mean,
you're going
he's
to encounter
speaking a little
there.
normally,
If
like
you need
more like he
information,
just has
I'd suggest
vocal
you try talking
fry.
to some of the locals.
And I'm just
You know,
making fun of
canvass
it
the
by
area,
dropping
just like you taught me
completely
back
into
at
it.
KCPD.
You were never a real detective,
You-
Kidman.
And
Aw.
you're not a detective anymore.
Boom! Oh shit! Looks like he's gonna need to go to the burn unit.
Looking around. How do we
Of
get
course,
into
I'm
my
one of
dead
those
daughter's
dumb.
brain?
Of course, I'm one of those dumbass cops that even in my subconscious, I have my fucking computer password taped to my computer. Fuck
You think
this.
that KCPD 1979 was his password?
More likely, it was.
There it is. I knew it was
the Wi-Fi
important.
password,
Just
but
like
still,
Beacon. Should be a way out.
just like
I knew
Beacon.
it.
Yeah, it's
Couldn't
just
my
like the
memory
old
just
mirrors.
make regular doors.
At least it's self-aware. I'm feeling better now that it's
Here we go
self-aware.
again. Into the looking glass.
Oh God.
At least his daughter's not named Alice.
Curiouser and stupidester.
No, I like that he had the self-awareness of I'm about to go into an absurd make-believe land.
Sure.
And he just mutters into the looking glass. The
I
writing is
know.
already, like, above and beyond better than the first game.
That bar was set pretty low.
I know, but, like...
Ah, God, how old is your wife?
Oh, I married an old woman. I had
For
one of
her
them
money.
old babies.
Did you marry her for...
No, I married her because I loved
My
her.
doll's head is
And because
broke.
she had an interesting
Oh.
medical
It's
and
okay.
that's...
Your doll has a
Mom can fix
goiter.
it for you.
Except
She
that
can
doll
fix it.
looks like the way he dressed in the first game. And his head is almost ripped off. But no, she's one of those medical anomalies where even at 70 she had a healthy young girl.
Apparently Brigitte Nielsen just had a kid.
Who's Brigitte Nielsen?
You know, she was married to Sylvester Stallone. She's a bodybuilder. She's real hot in the 80s.
Oh, I only... Yeah,
She's on, like,
Sylvester
her-
Stallone's wife. I've seen her.
I've got a wonderful family. An
Oh yeah, he
amazingly
does
smart
have a
and
Bruce
beautiful
Campbell
wife.
kind of quality.
Why wouldn't I be all right?
They hired a genuinely depressed actor that doesn't know how to play happy.
Yeah. Ooh.
You've been working too hard.
That's why I've never been
It's
cast
making
as
me
like the lead in a
You're
farce.
never nice to me. Why would
Are
you
you
call
sure
me
you're not coming
amazing
down
or
with
smart?
You know I look tired and haggard.
I'm real dumb.
I'm so dumb. I burnt spaghetti noodles. Something my ex's mom actually did.
Oh, God.
Boiling spaghetti noodles. She burnt them somehow. I could not get more of an explanation than that, and I still cannot for the life of me imagine. Like, all of the water had to disappear? I don't understand.
Is this
My
the right
ex's
place?
mom made me stew, and the stew had a goat in it that I knew the
And that
goat.
goat died?
I knew the goat.
Oh yeah, you knew the goat.
Yeah.
I remember that.
they're
Oh,
fa-
here's
yep.
the waiting room reference.
What the-
This is the only thing I remember
future
this.
or is this
There are
past?
so many serious theories that really give legitimacy to whether or not the beginning of the return is the beginning of the show. And Mike is asking that legitimately. Sorry. We really liked the Twin Peaks
We
return.
loved it.
I'm okay with it being the last you ever see of Twin Peaks.
I want more.
But at the same time, it is a very self-contained product for a variety of reasons. But it's such
That's
a
why
it's
we
a
keep
tight
using the
tight package.
Yeah, that's why I keep using the term pocket dimension, because His little office is basically his little,
I can go around this door.
Aha! It's like Jude made it for him. Except it'd be more like Mike making it for him.
Except, you know what's confusing? Mr. C was the one that built the box. That's the canon. He built the box, and, like, there's no understanding, and, like, he points to the symbol for Jude, which that is me doing my really, really bad, mean Forrest Gump impression from when I worked at Bubba Gump's, saying Judy. Judy. But it's interesting to know whether or not Bob was trying to trap and eliminate.
I didn't notice that there's a fucking plaque.
For the first guy that you need to find.
Let's table the lore for a hot second.
Yeah,
because
and enjoy this ambiance.
It'll be off-putting.
Like even without the same design, clearly.
Just paintings of eyes.
But eyes.
Photos of eyes.
That is something that the Japanese find unsettling. I remember in PT during one of the loops, all of the paintings are replaced with eyes that move.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the rug being the rug being black and white, red walls.
Walls being red, yes.
Oh, I fucking love Air and G. I don't think this is it, but it's definitely in G. It's not Air and G.
More eyes.
It's more water and G.
Oh yeah.
Oh. He got his head blown through. Like he saw something real intense, so it's just like, whoa, like a bullet.
Man, that's really cool. I mean, it's gross, but it's cool. This is a very, very morbid GIF.
It
just
really
a GIF
is.
in real life.
I think.
Whoa! I didn't know you could walk into it.
He just neo'd.
Whoa! Wow!
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 I can't tell the difference
we did not
between the blood and the paddles.
We did not walk into this the last time we played.
Yes, we did.
No.
Like I said, the waiting room. This is why it's good that we started over, because I remember the waiting room bit, but I don't remember before or after. I'm gonna just bathe in his blood for a minute. I'm just gonna get real.
Eat his brain so that you take his strength.
His brain is apparently rose petals. I'm gonna get out of the goop, and we're gonna investigate this properly next time on Cocktails from the
Crypt.
That's it.